Well, would you believe it? We're actually only on day 3 because our lockdown started on Tuesday. And I don't know about you, but it feels an awful lot longer to me. Not in a bad way. It just feels longer than 3 days, really. It feels like we've been doing it for a very long time. I suppose we were all quite aware before, weren't we? And not getting too close to people. And certainly at the weekend, we tried not to see anyone and everything. So it has still not a week though. It's still not a week. So staying positive, I hope everyone. We're still in the school routine here, which is really good. So in the mornings, I've been doing an assembly, or today would have been our tutor meeting of my team. So we still did that on Microsoft Teams. Had a couple of chat sessions with my year 9s and my year 11s today. And I did say to them that I would like to carry that on in the holidays, because otherwise I think those 3 weeks are going to be a very long time before we probably won't come back to school, but we will be again teaching online. So I need people. I mean, you know, as much as I love Mr. Kent, I still need more people than that. So FaceTiming, I did have a coffee FaceTime today, because obviously used to meet people for coffee. Now it's a coffee FaceTime with Stephen and Phil, which was great. So if any of you want to book in for me, especially next week, because we'll be on the school holidays, that's what I'm doing now. Coffee FaceTime sessions, but we're booking them in, and then we can have a chat on FaceTime, and then I'll have to quickly zoom off to have my next coffee FaceTime meeting. So still drink a lot of coffee. In fact, today I bought a box of the lattes so that I can have my skinny latte extra hot. I might even only drink it in my Starbucks or my my coffee cups. So I feel like, you know, I am meeting someone for a coffee. Apologies today that I didn't wear a blouse. Someone has already put, I thought you were having a blousy time. Today I just wasn't feeling blouses. I don't know why, but tomorrow I promise I will wear a blouse and the blouses will be back. And I don't know whether you've been outside just to do the clapping for the NHS, but I went out, and here the houses, obviously on Lansdowne Road, are very spread apart. So went out there with a friend and we were clapping away, and we could hear some people over the other side of the road whistling and clapping, which was great. And then it did seem to be, but we couldn't actually see anyone, which is a bit of a shame. I think if you live in a much more like a cul-de-sac or something, it must have been really nice to have that feeling. And came back in, and on the news they said they're doing it every night in Italy and Spain. So we'll see how that goes. Soon we're probably going to, I was talking to Helen Clark on the ward at the Children's Centre at Gloucester Royal Hospital today, and asked if there was anything that we could help them with. And actually it's very different on there now, because only one parent can stay with a child, whereas before, you know, you could have a couple of parents or granny or kids or whatever, but now it is down to one parent, and that can be quite lonely. I remember when Emily was in hospital, and Bern would work and I would stay in the hospital, and then he would come and I would go to work for 3 days and he would stay in the hospital, and on your own it is quite lonely. So we will be putting out an appeal tomorrow, not for a lot, honestly, not for a lot, just for a £5, but we'll have a Just Giving page, and we want to get sort of packaged food that parents can just quickly heat in the microwave, some magazines, some Sudoku books, some word searches, that sort of thing. And apparently the parents' microwave on the children's ward is also collapsing, and the kettle apparently leaks everywhere. So that is another thing that we want to get them all on Monday, so that all the parents that are in looking after their sick children don't have to worry about things like that. So that will be coming out soon. Also chatting to one of the board members of All Goals Rugby League today to say, does he think they will play this season? And he was quite positive, because obviously they play in the summer and it goes after the summer, so who knows. So we are still looking for sponsors for our players, so some of you, I will be emailing you about that. It's all about sell, money, isn't it? But I hope you're all staying positive. We're only on day 3. We're going to get to the weekend. When I was in Lidl today, I said to the guy, has it been very busy? And he said, actually, people aren't stockpiling anymore. Everyone's buying booze. So that could be interesting because, as we all know, I am now a non-drinker. I'm not sure, I think at the time you think drink is really good for you, but afterwards, actually, it quite often isn't. So good luck to all of those of you that are on your second bottle of Prosecco tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. I know that I'll be waking up with a clear head in the morning. Oh, isn't it awful? It's like non-smokers, isn't it? When people give up smoking, all they do is go on about people who smoke. Sorry. Anyway, see you tomorrow on Friday for day 4.